Okay, hello everybody. Hello. What is going on, everybody? What is up? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing? It's Sunday Fun Day. Oh boy. It's Sunday Fun Day for everybody. Welcome to my gameplay stream, everybody. I am Darkside Phil. And you are whoever you may be. That's right. I am me and you are you. That's how it works. I am not you and you are not me. If we were, there'd be some kind of philosophical conundrum here. And we'd all be like lost in each other's minds instead of sitting here enjoying a fun gameplay stream today. So let's not go so crazy. All right. Welcome, everyone. Today is Sunday, November 26, 2017. We are certainly winding down here at the end of November. We are coming to a close of what's been another crazy busy gaming month, right? Had a lot of hits and a lot of misses, I think. You know, some games ended up being better than we expected. So other games ended up being not so good. Sadly, the one we're playing today is a game that, in my consideration, was one of the ones that turned out to be not so good. Need For Speed Payback. I think I'm getting near the end of the game, actually, from what I'm to understand. If I finish up all the circuits that I'm currently in, because I'm currently in the middle of the off-roading circuit and the racing circuit, I think there's the drift circuit, and then after that, I believe it unlocks the ending of the game, like the ending stages, and then I'll be done with it. So, as long as we have solid, as long as we have solid progress, in the next few sessions of this game, it seems like I should be finishing it up sooner rather than later. So maybe within a week, or two. Which would be pretty good. Because I think I want to try to hopefully beat this before I go on my time off. What I'm trying to do is tie up loose ends and wrap up all the longer ongoing playthroughs that I've been doing before I take my time off in early December. Okay? And right now, if you're not aware, it looks like tomorrow I am poised to finish both my Assassin's Creed Origins as well as my Super Mario Odyssey playthroughs. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be completed tomorrow, which is good. That's a good thing. The two ongoing playthroughs that have been going on for a month are finally wrapping up. And then on Tuesday, I'm going to begin a new game. I'm not necessarily sure what game it's going to be yet. I'm going to decide very soon. It's either going to be Horizon Zero Dawn, The Frozen Wilds, or Hidden Agenda. And that'll be a new game that I balance with, obviously, Need for Speed this week. And then I'm also going to probably try to squeeze in all the episodic releases that I've not had a chance to play and get those done with. And then once I'm done with all of that, then maybe look to do whatever game I didn't start. And I figure by the time that we're through all that shit, okay, more than likely, it'll be ready. It'll be time for time off. All right. So, if you're not aware, folks, my time off is going to begin. I believe it's going to be the 5th of December. I think what I'm going to do is take a half day. I'll do a longer stream, an extended first stream. But then I'm going to take the second half of the day off to start doing stuff around here, cleaning the house and stuff like that. And then the 6th through the 11th, I believe. No, excuse me. The 6th through the 10th. It's looking like I'm going to be doing all kinds of holiday-themed stuff around here. Taking time away to rest my voice and heal up. And do all kinds of, important stuff off camera with no live streams. But then I'll be back on the 11th for kind of a late-night return. And then the 12th is actually, the 12th of December, if you're not aware, is when all the new stuff in December is coming out. You got 2 DLCs for Resident Evil 7. You've got PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds launching on the Xbox One. You've even got Okami HD launching. So it's going to be quite the busy time once I come back from time off. We're going to hit the ground running for sure. So I'm going to be doing extended streams pretty much all of early December. I think that's going to be December 1st onward. Every day my stream will be at least an hour longer. and I'll be trying to put in as much gameplay as possible every single day in order to prepare for my time off. You know, I want to be ready for that. I don't want to not have any video footage or whatever to upload. So I'm going to have, just like I've done the last 2 times in July and October, I'll have videos uploading every single day to YouTube, etc., etc. Okay? Yes, Tomahawkings. Exactly. One of the things I'll be doing is setting up the Christmas tree, decorating the house for Christmas. You know, doing Christmassy related things around here. Trust me, I need it. I need some cheer. I need some holiday cheer. I'll be going out. I'll be looking for Christmas-themed, like, crappy sweaters for my upcoming Christmas events that I'll be doing. I'm going to be getting some decorative lighting for the streams in December. Yes, I'm actually going to have lighting here all of December, you know, in the background of my streams and stuff. It's going to be really cool. Ooh, excuse me. So, ladies and gentlemen, today, more Need for Speed Payback. As I said, it looks like I'm near the end of the game. I'm not 100% sure if I am or not, but I'm hoping for more progress. Hoping to at least get through at least get through 1 to 2 circuits today. Maybe get up to the point of the final circuit, you know what I mean? Like, get it set up so that maybe one more major session and I can wrap up the game. I don't know, we'll see. But you know, hoping that we are getting near the end here, because quite honestly, you know, the game, as I said, is not amazing. In fact, it's not great at all. It's pretty much kind of, it's kind of exactly what you would expect from a modern driving game. Nothing special at all. It feels a lot like Horizon. I almost said Horizon. I did say Horizon. Like, Forza Motorsport 3, which I played last year. No, it was Forza. No, not Forza Motorsport. What was it? Forza. Was it Forza Horizons 3? Whatever game I played last year, whatever the racing game was that I played in 2016. Okay. I definitely think that it was, that game was interesting because it was the first game that I played that was kind of open world roaming with all these different vehicles. And this game's the same thing. It's almost exactly the same. You get the speed traps, the speed runs. It's the same exact premise. The only difference is that there is a story to this one, right? There's an actual story where you're following different characters and, you know, and what's going on with this stuff behind the scenes with these crime syndicate or whatever it is. So, yeah, outside of that, it's almost the same game, which I didn't expect. I thought it would be something different. It's not. So, I guess we'll see. We'll see how stuff goes, folks, today. Okay? Tonight, I'll be doing the weekend preview. This is a very important weekend preview for many different reasons. It's going to be explaining the schedule for this week, including the new stuff that I'm going to be doing. It's also going to be explaining that there's a lot of vlogs coming up this week, which I'll talk about in just a moment, real briefly. But it's also going to be talking about Patreon and changes coming to Patreon. All right? Because basically, here's the deal, folks. I need, in the next 2 months, to raise a lot of funds. I have to. I have to find a means to raise a lot of funds in the months of December and January, or at least mid-January. I have to. If I don't, I'm screwed. I need this money to pay this looming tax bill that's coming up, all right? And therefore, I've got some ideas of what I can do. First of all, my Patreon goal for the month of December is pretty much going to be the best one I've ever done. I get the feeling people are going to come out in droves for this one because they're going to want to see it. All right. So that's cool. And, in addition to that, you know, coming up, what I may have to do, I'm almost thinking, it would be the first and only time I've ever done this. I may have to do a special, like, event, a special stream event, where it's basically like a drive to raise funds so that I can pay this freaking tax bill and and basically not lose my house, you know, because there's a lot coming up. You know, there's going to be, I got to pay this, apparently this business tax for all of 2017, which I don't know how much it's going to be, but from what I understand, it's going to be more than $1,000, which I don't have. Then apparently, you know, I have to, depending on what the determination is with these taxes that I owe, hopefully I get on a payment plan. But if not, what's this lump sum going to be that I owe, right? And then I'm going to have I'm going to have a bill from this tax attorney who I'm not working with to clear all this up with the state. And I don't know what his bill is going to be. It's probably going to be exorbitant, thousands of dollars. And, you know, I may have to do like a special donation drive stream in order to find a way to pay for all this stuff. Okay? I do want to say thank you. The past 3 days since Thanksgiving, you guys have been incredibly supportive. Every day, you guys have been cheering, subbing, tipping, contributing in a big way on my streams. And it is very much appreciated, guys. It really is. Seriously, you guys have come out and really done, you know, gone above and beyond the past few days to support me. And it is very much appreciated. You know, but I knew that I pretty much figured that would happen. But I'm pretty sure it's not going to be consistent. I don't think I'm going to be getting, you know, exorbitant amounts of contributions every single day. And therefore, I need to find a way to motivate people. So, I'm thinking, you know, Patreon in the month of December is going to have a really awesome goal. One of the best ones I've ever done to motivate people to pledge. In fact, I've already got an idea for a double goal that's going to be amazing. All right. In addition to that, you know, there's some other stuff. I got some other ideas. So anyway, I'll probably be talking about a bunch of this on the Weekend Preview tonight. All right. So definitely check out the Weekend Preview tonight over on the King of Hate Vlogs. It's going to be a very important one, discussing a lot of stuff. And then tomorrow, the conclusion of Assassin's Creed Origins and Super Mario Odyssey on my gameplay stream. And then Tuesday, the premiere of whatever game I decide I'm going to play. Like I said, either Hidden Agenda or Horizon Zero Dawn. Followed by more Need for Speed Payback on Tuesday. All right. And then the rest of the week, I'm playing it by ear. Because I'm not sure, you know, what I'm going to be playing. Because I don't know what new game I'm going to be starting on Tuesday. But as I said, I think I'm going to try to balance in a lot of the episodic games. So what I'll maybe be doing is every day do a main gameplay stream of something, and then at night do, time for an episodic game, right? So maybe start with Batman, then go to Life is Strange, then go to Guardians of the Galaxy, then, you know what I mean? Like, switch between them all. One a night, every night, an episodic game every night. That could be pretty cool. So, we'll see. We shall see. All right. Sound good? All right, folks. Also, let's talk a little bit. Let's talk turkey. In regards to Patreon this month, I don't want anyone to feel safe because we're not at this point. Here's what's happened, folks. So, about a week ago, it was frequent stream viewer and chatter Nolbert, actually, who did a very large contribution to my Patreon, okay? He pledged hundreds of dollars. And what happened is the Patreon goal was met, basically. That boom, for the month of December, or excuse me, for the month of November, we hit the goal. We're going to be doing the holiday marathon. And I was very pleased with this. And I said, you know, what we've done is we soft hit the goal. And what that means is as long as everyone's pledges stay in place for Patreon this month and no one lowers their pledge or whatever, we should be good. We should be in a position where we're going to hit the goal. And we're going to do this holiday gaming marathon where I'm going to dress up. I'm going to be drinking. Patrons are going to be nominating and voting on holiday-themed games for me to play during the course of this marathon event that I'm going to do. All right? Never done this before for Christmas. Never. Never had a Christmas gaming marathon at all. So I thought this would be a really interesting, original thing. And people have been asking for many, many years for me to do a stream or an event where I drink. And I said, all right, I'll do it for this special event. Okay? So, I was very pleased, except for the past week, all of a sudden I started checking Patreon, and all of a sudden, either pledges are being removed or reduced. And I was like, this is not good. This is what I was warning people about, that if they do this, that we're not going to hit the goal. And I don't know why they're doing it. It could be because it's the holidays and money's tight and they need to spend money on other stuff, and that's fine. But I was hoping that people understood that if you start lowering or reducing or removing your pledges, that this goal is not going to happen. So I kind of went a little bit panic mode yesterday and tried to tell everyone, listen, you know, this is not good. This is something that if this keeps happening, we're not going to hit the goal. And I don't want that. I don't want it to be short by $25. You know what I mean? That would be terrible. So FYI, folks, if you absolutely want to see the holiday gaming event happen, this holiday marathon, please pledge. You have 4 days left to pledge to my Patreon, all right? If you pledge $5 or more, you'll be nominating and voting on the games I'll be playing in this event. So you have control over the event. Pretty cool, right? Keep in mind, you can pledge larger amounts to get perks as well, personal perks, like getting text or verbal thank yous in my videos on YouTube, getting your questions answered on my bi-monthly Q&A show, Ask the King, which, by the way, incidentally, it's happening right before Christmas. So you get your question in for a special holiday event, a special holiday episode of Ask the King, right? That could be pretty cool. Hell, you can even get a private Q&A video made. Everyone who I've ever made that for basically came back and told me, Phil, that your private Q&A videos are great. Thank you so much for going above and beyond when you make these things. All right. So, please consider pledging if you have not. 4 days left to make this Christmas marathon happen for sure and lock it in. If ever there's been a time when you were like, gee, I wonder if I should pledge, but I'm not so sure because the goal might not happen. Now is the time to pledge, because if you pledge, you're securing the goal. See what I mean? If we get like 4 or 5 people who just pledge in the next 4 days, this goal is going to happen. But we have to hope that some people do step up, and we have to hope that those who are pledged right now don't all of a sudden reduce or pull their pledges at the last minute. That would not be good. Okay? Fair enough? All right. Number 2, Teespring, folks. My Teespring store, has a new line of product. Been there for about 3 weeks now. I want to say thanks to everyone who has ordered. In fact, I just got a couple new orders in the last day. Thank you very much to those people who did order. I appreciate that, okay? So, take a look at my Teespring shop. There's really cool high-quality stuff, including t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, posters, pillows, all kinds of shit. All kinds of shit there, okay? And if you do order anything from the Teespring shop, I get a pretty sizable commission for whatever you order, which is very much appreciated. So please consider giving it a look and maybe even picking something up for yourself. Keep in mind, Christmas is right around the corner. It's less than a month until Christmas, folks. Can you believe it? Less than a month until Christmas. Time freaking flies. I feel like it was just yesterday. I was telling you guys how excited I was to do a Halloween marathon. And that I was going to go shopping for a Halloween costume. And now here we are. Christmas is less than a month away. So, check it out, folks. And just a Christmas reminder as well. A big Christmas reminder. If you are planning on possibly getting something from my Teespring store, all right? Just a reminder that you need to order it in advance of Christmas. You can't order it the week before and expect you're going to get it. Why? Well, it's because my Teespring store is not a warehouse-based store like Amazon, okay? It's not like the products are sitting on a warehouse shelf somewhere and, they can ship right away. It's a made-to-order business, folks. So anything you order from my Teespring needs to be custom-made, printed, all right? And then, once it's custom printed and created, then it gets shipped to you. And typically it takes about a week for it to be created and a week to be shipped. And especially if you're not in the United States of America, it probably has some extra time to get to you, all right? So if you want to get something in time for Christmas, you're going to have to order within the next week or two, all right? Basically by the end of, I would say the end of the first week of December, okay? So probably as long as you order within the first maybe 7 days of December, you'll probably get your Teespring order in time for Christmas. Now, keep in mind, you can actually pay for rush shipping as well. You can pay extra, and then they'll print it right away and ship it right away. But just forewarning everyone, I don't want anyone to wait until, say, it's December 15th, and I'm going to get a nice present for someone. You go buy it, and it doesn't come until January. That's not cool. There's no such thing as happy belated Christmas, right? I've heard of belated birthday before. I've never heard of belated Christmas. So let's try to avoid that if we can, all right? Sound good? All right, folks. And then last but not least, if you're here live on the stream, you're enjoying yourself today, and you'll want to jump in. You can either cheer, sub, or tip. If you do any of those things, you'll get a verbal shout out from me here live on the stream in thanks for your contributions. In fact, I'm about to do a few of these in just a moment here. Keep in mind, it is at my discretion. Past few days, I've had a few trolls coming in trying to say nasty stuff, and no, I don't have to read those. It's at my discretion what I read and what I don't, which is good. If you cheer 50 bits or more, if you subscribe to the channel and click the share button, or if you tip me $2 or more, I'll actually be having an on-screen pop-up notification as well in thanks for your contributions. All right? So, that's awesome, because you get both visual and verbal recognition for, what you're doing here, which is great, right? So, I would like to say thank you to everyone who has been contributing the past few days. You guys have been amazing. I mean, obviously, you've been outpouring of support, which is great. Thank you very much. And let's get to shout-outs, okay? So let's take a look here. First of all, there was a lot of overnight activity. Let's see what happened overnight. We had Golden Colts. Once again, let's see. 50, 60. Did about 60 bits of cheering overnight. Thank you, Golden Colts, for the 60 bits of cheering. Jean d'Arc did a 100-bit cheer, then another 100-bit cheer, said nude for Nagato. And then a 10-bit cheer. And used a hashtag cheers for Nightbot. So there you go. Thank you, Jean d'Arc, for the overnight cheering. I appreciate that. And then Zaxby's Sauce did several cheers as well. 4 10-bit cheers saying things such as, I hope Phil will play Final Fantasy 13 again after all the upcoming free DLC is added. What does that mean? Free DLC for Final Fantasy 13? Oh, wait a minute. It's Friday the 13th, not Final Fantasy 13. Oops. I got that one wrong. It's F13, not FF13. I was going to say, it's a little late for them to be adding DLCs for Final Fantasy 13 at this point. Well, I don't know. From what I saw, from their schedule of what the free DLCs were they were going to release for Friday the 13th, they were going to add single-player challenge modes, which no one asked for, no one wants, and no one really wants to play. And they were eventually going to add new Jasons, and apparently there was supposed to be another new map or game mode or something coming out. But it didn't look like anything significant. It just looked kind of like they were going through the motions to claim they were putting out new content, when in reality, it's the same game. They really, honestly, since launch, since maybe the first few weeks where they were patching stuff to get stuff to work, they haven't really done a hell of a lot in the regards of, making the game better or improve. You know what I mean? Like, they haven't really done. It's the same game. It's not like they added in new features or whatever. It's kind of the same exact game no matter what. And I played it during the Halloween marathon, and people were unimpressed. They were like, it's the same damn thing. So, Friday the 13th, that's a game that had a ton of potential. And as I said, if it was put in the hands of a different game dev team instead of this indie studio or whatever, it probably would have been awesome. Like, imagine if that game had a AAA production values and budget, how awesome it could have been. Playing through the plot lines of the different movies, right? Having all the different characters from all the different movies in it, and living through the plot lines of those movies. And, it could have been awesome, but that's not what we got. It was a game that was high potential and lame on the execution, in my opinion. So, it looks like Zaxby's Sauce actually did another 15-bit cheer as I turned the stream on, so that's nice. Thank you, Zaxby's Sauce, for these cheers. I appreciate them. Griffin Box did a 10-bit cheer. And Griffin Box says, I remember several years back you did a blog on your vacation to Nashville with John Rambo. I was interested in rewatching those since I recently went to Nashville myself, but they are set to private. Are they private on purpose? Don't answer if it's personal. No. Actually, here's what happened. It's a really stupid story. It's a really stupid story. All right. And it's not a good one. It's a shitty one that I don't even know how to fix. All right. So, once upon a time, folks, way back when I started on YouTube, people wanted to see me do blogging and stuff like that. They wanted to see me record things outside of just me doing video game coverage, all right? So I didn't. I made a separate channel for it. It was called The King of Hate HD. I had an HD camera that I took with me on trips, and I would walk around and do video clips of stuff going on all around me. one of the things I did was one of the earlier things is I documented and blogged my, well, I say vlog, not blog, vlogs. It was video logs of my trip to Nashville, where myself and John Rambo and eventually Howard joined us. And we went all around Nashville, you know, touring it and going to restaurants and stuff. But also, we went into this tournament. And the tournament was to qualify for Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo tournament in Japan. And I documented that. I documented a lot of stuff. All right. And that was on my original channel, The King of Hate HD. Now, there was also other stuff. All right. There was tons of stuff that happened that I vlogged on that channel over the years. It wasn't until, I believe, what was it, 2012, that I actually created the King of Hate Vlogs, which was my premier vlogging channel just for vlogging. That was kind of a new one. To veer away from the model of the old one, because if you remember, the King of Hate HD had like copywritten music and all kinds of stuff on it, and it was getting into troubles. And so at that point, I said, let's make a new channel so I could partner it with another company, you know, and make some money on it, because this channel has copywritten content and stuff on it. Let's get away from that. So, I basically just left the King of Hate HD as is. You know, I never shut it down or anything. It just existed as an archive channel. Much like my original Dark Side Phil channel, which I've never monetized. It's just the original playthroughs and stuff I did for about 2 years before I went to DSPGaming. And it just stays there on the internet as kind of an archive of my early work, right? Well, sadly, folks, I believe it was either 2014 or 2015, YouTube decided, because, you know, they're so fucking smart, to put up a new terms of service. Because what it is they were integrating that YouTube Red, okay? And they were integrating a few other things as well. And they wanted people to submit to these new terms of service, okay? Which basically, you know, it's basically said that YouTube has rights to put ads on your videos and stuff. And basically it was the Content ID system coming into effect. It was a lot of things. I signed the new terms of service for all of my active channels, you know, including the King of Hate Vlogs and DSPGaming. I never went back, okay, and logged into the old channels in order to have these new terms of service enabled, all right? Now, eventually, if I remember correctly, I had to go log into to Dark Side Phil for something. There was some reason I had to log into Dark Side Phil. I don't remember what it was, but I did. For some weird reason, I had to. Okay, so I did. I logged into it, and I signed the new terms of service or whatever. I never did so for the King of Hate HD. All right? So, what happened was, YouTube basically turned the channel off. They said, oh, this channel has no content or whatever. And basically, they told me if I don't sign these new terms of service, okay, the channel will be gone. It will just, you can't see anything. All right? I guess for you, for the viewer, it shows it's set to private. I never set any of those videos to private. YouTube did that, not me. Okay? So eventually I did. I went in there because I wanted to reclaim all my channels. Because if you remember, at some point, some asshole hacked some of my old channels this year and took them over. And I can't get them back. But that wasn't the case with the King of Hate HD. I was trying to log into all my old channels, all right, and get control of them again. So I did. I logged in. I was able to log into the King of Hate HD, and I signed the new terms of service and everything. And the channel still doesn't show. Apparently, people still can't see the vlogs. And I don't know how to fix that because I didn't do it. On my end, the videos aren't set to private. It's YouTube's doing. So YouTube, not only did they enforce new terms of service for old channels and hide the old channels if you didn't sign the new terms of service, then they made it so they glitched out and it doesn't fix it anyway, even if you sign the terms of service. So, really stupid. Just another oversight by a team of, you know, only the highest, most intelligent and educated people on the planet who work for Google, of course. Not a bunch of fucking special little sissy snowflakes who've been protected their whole lives and treated like fucking God's gift to the world, and now that they actually are out of their safe space and have to work, they can't because, you know, they have no talent. But I'm just saying, you know, that's what happened with that channel, and that's why no one could see it. It sucks. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know. I don't know. I wish I could. I don't know how. So I apologize to everyone who ever wanted to see my old vlogs. I can't find. I don't know how to fix it. YouTube fucked up. Sorry about that. Okay. Griffin Box also did another cheer and asks, what store do you go to for groceries? Do they have a Walmart in your area? Well, they do, but I don't go to Walmart for groceries because I want to support local businesses. I want to support farms and, you know, stuff from around here. I don't want to support the Chinese cherries and, you know, the freaking Bangladeshi blueberries and the Albanian avocados that they import at like a penny, you know, for a million pounds that Walmart gets to put on their store shelves. I don't support that. I don't like that. This world economy idea is great for some stuff that you're not good at, but when we have perfectly capable people here in the United States able to make food for us, I have no idea why we're importing this shit from, you know, foreign lands. That's why the Walmart prices are so cheap, by the way. It's because they get this low quality goods from international stuff instead of better quality from local. So, no, I don't shop at Walmart. I shop at local grocery stores. We have a few chains here. Oh, my nose itches all of a sudden. Shit. We have a few chains here. Safeway is one of the big ones. Safeway, probably, I've seen more Safeways around here than any other grocery store. They're kind of the more local one. And then there's Fred Meyer, which is kind of a step up. They're more of like, Fred Meyer is kind of like the local Walmart. The only difference being all their stuff is local. Walmart just gets shit from international that's low quality garbage. Fred Meyer gets local stuff from local businesses, local farms, and it's much better. And they are a variety store too. They have, you know, they sell all kinds of, you know, things for the house, electronics, hardware. They're in a one-stop shop, much like Walmart is. Only, you know, they actually have quality stuff from, like I said, people who make it around here. So when you shop at Fred Meyer, you're actually supporting local stuff. That's why I go there. Okay. I think there's a third. I've seen a third supermarket around here, but I can't remember what it is because I've never been to it. Like I said, typically I either go to Safeway or Fred Meyer. Those are the two that are my kind of go-to places because they're the closest to me and they're, like I said, they're local source. There is a Walmart. The Walmart is always incredibly busy, no surprise. People who absolutely need to save as much money as possible go there and buy this very low-quality stuff. But I go to either Safeway or Fred Meyer. There you go. Griffin Box did another 10-bit cheer and said, ugly Christmas turtleneck hype. That's right. Kekin did a 10-bit cheer. He says, Kozatov is confused to the lyrics of the Heavy Rain remix. It says, the rain is very heavy, heavy is the rain. Also, Moira Overwatch when? Yeah, their lyrics is the rain is very heavy, heavy is the rain. That's correct. And Moira Overwatch probably never. Because no one really cares about Overwatch anymore. At least in my viewership. I hate to say it. You know, when I started with Overwatch last year, it was one of the biggest games of the year. Everyone was into it, and I played the crap out of it, and I played all the expansions and everything for it. And then earlier this year, when the last new character came out, Doomfist, and I did play him, no one really cared. No one really came out for stream. No one really watched the videos on YouTube. I guess, you know, unless you're a major Overwatch player at this point, no one really cares anymore. So, there you have it. Seth 189 did a 10-bit cheer. He says, do a stream where you play React videos submitted through donations, easy money. What? You play and react to videos? Oh, so people would donate to send me a video, and then I would play the video and react to it. The only way I would do that is if it were my videos. Like reacting to my own old stuff. People want me to watch my old stuff and react to it. Then I would consider it, but first of all, it is illegal to react to other people's videos. It is. I don't care what anyone says. It's illegal. 100%. There's no law protecting you from watching someone else's content and reacting to it. As long as you're showing their content, it's illegal. Okay? 100%. So, That being said, I'm not going to be doing that, but I would do it for my own stuff. Like, if, like, let's say, for example, next year, it's my big 10-year anniversary of creating videos and doing gameplay on the internet. So maybe what people could do is, you know, here's, Phil, I want you to react to this video you made, or this, you know, do this, do that, and I watch that video and react to it. Maybe that I would consider doing, but I would never react to someone else's video. It's that simple. Plus, let's face it, it's the lowest common denominator of content on YouTube. Okay? It's literally the lowest common denominator of content you can make, because you're not making anything. All you're doing is watching someone else's work and then doing stupid commentary over it. It's, you know, it literally is not any kind of, why do you think everyone does it? That's why everyone does it, because it's easy money. And I don't even understand I honestly do not understand the appeal of it. I could give two fucking shits how someone overreacts and does a stupid facial reaction to a fucking trailer playing. It's so dumb. It's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life, yet millions of people love it. Well, millions of people are dumb. I don't know what else to say. It's stupid. I don't care how anyone reacts to a fucking trailer. If you want to analyze the trailer and give me your thoughts after you've had some time to digest what you saw in a trailer and give me an intelligent kind of understanding or an intelligent presenting of your thoughts, okay, but not, oh my god, oh, what's up, making faces and shit. The fuck out of here. That's for fucking 2-year-olds. Really stupid. Alright. Shout out to Coverus, who did a 30-bit cheer. He says, Phil, put your big-ass size 13s on and kick it for the homies. There you go. Actually, I'm actually a size 12.5, which is fucking weird. I know. I have huge feet, and it's annoying because I can never get shoes that are the right size. There's no 12.5. No one sells 12.5. They sell, 12 or 13. And typically 13s are too big, so. Coverus did another 20-bit cheer and said, Phil, berries, you too. And then I got 2 10-bit cheers from Why Am I Toxic? One of them, the stupidest suggestion I've ever heard, react to Low Tier God. Ladies and gentlemen, anyone who comes to my streams and references Low Tier God is an idiot. I'm sorry, you are. I have nothing to do with Low Tier God. I'm nothing like Low Tier God. He does his own thing. I do my own thing. And if you're making the comparison, you're stupid. All right? First of all, I was here before him. All right? I do much different content. I'm a variety streamer. I always have been. I haven't been in the competitive fighting game community since he's been a part of it. So there's literally no connection. So don't be stupid. Don't be a drone. Don't be a moron. Literally, don't. Keep your own stupid shit to yourself or over on his streams, and let me do my stuff. Separate the two. Shout out to Daydream649, who just did a 100-bit cheer. Thank you very much, Daydream. Alright, folks. Are we ready? Are we ready to begin? Are we ready to begin, folks? I think we're ready. Let's see how far I can get. Let's see, how many, can I beat a few circuits here today? That certainly would be nice. If I could beat a few circuits, I guess we'll see. Seth just did a 50-bit cheer and said 50 bits for an on-screen pop-up. Let's test this. Yup, and then you got it. You saw you had your on-screen pop-up. So there you go. Thank you, Seth, for the cheer. That's how it works. All right, let's begin. Need for Speed Payback. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully I can beat a few things here today. All right.